Hi, welcome. We're going to start with our hands together in Samasthiti, the balancing the mind-body breath. This is a chance to come inside, calm the mind, eyes are shut, diaphragm is expanding with the inhale. As you exhale, let all worries about the past or the future get out of the body. Take an inhale, expanding three-dimensionally, and exhale, pulling the belly in. Get rid of any tension that you don't need. Just being in the present moment. One more time. Inhale through the nose to warm and filter the air, and exhale the belly in. And when you're ready, fingertips sweep towards the floor. I'm going to be turning side. Take an inhale to a little bit of back bend. As you exhale, hands come down. We're going to put the feet back. You're in a plank. Bend the elbows. Take an inhale to do an up dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Look over the left shoulder to stretch the neck. Good. Inhale, belly in. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale forward, lift the hips. Now if you want to add a push-up, you can. Downward dog. And this is a great time just to bend one knee, bend the other. Now let both heels press, neck is soft, shoulder blades are wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up to your hands. I'm going to take a few steps at first. Lengthen through your spine. Now you're like an L as opposed to a Halloween cat. Just a little more lift in your tush. Now open up, let your blood pressure adjust. Take an inhale and an exhale. We'll take 2 more of those vinyasa. Hands down, we're not doing the forward fold. We're just going straight to the push-up. Bend the elbows, up dog. Exhale, lift the hips. Down dog. Heels press. And you can also bend the knees here. We're just still warming up the body. And hold. Come up to your hands, halfway up position. Like a table, stretch out your upper back so you're lengthening it. And inhale, come back up. Good, take a little breath. Exhale, one more vinyasa here, hands down. Feet go back, you're in a plank. Bend the elbows, inhale, up dog. Lift the hips, add a push-up, down dog. Now this time put your left foot on your right heel and isolate that right calf. Lift your sit bones, press your hands. Right knee is long, but not backwards, hyperextended at all. Inhale, left foot down, right heel on the floor or towards the floor. 3, 2, and then both feet down. Now coming up to your hands, halfway position. Good, all the way up. Take an inhale. Now on the exhale, Utkatasana is squat posture. Now we're going to keep the hips, knees, and second toe in alignment. So we're not splaying and we're not knocking. We're just keeping the second toe, knee, and mid hip in alignment. Your heels are heavier than your booty, so you're not doing that. You're weighting the heels so the glutes can get recruited. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And then 1, coming up. Stepping or jumping out. Take an inhale. This is 5-pointed star, wrists are over the ankles, and then we're going to interlace them. Go forward, neck is soft. Relax your neck even more. Neck, shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now inhale halfway up. Get your blood pressure settled. Now you can come all the way up. Bend the right knee and bend the left knee. Now this is your class, so make it what you need. That may be enough. You can come down, add a stretch, exhale, come back up. We're gonna do a little dynamic, so only go as low as you feel comfortable. You can even let your hand help you here. You don't have to. Inhale. If your knees don't like to bend that much, go to where it's safe. So I'll show a modified this time. Good. Now the next time you're down, you can stay. You can open up. You can wrap. Hold. 5, 4, good, Michelle. 3, 2, and place your hands down. Go to the other side. And good. That's wonderful. So these poses are sort of like vegetables on a buffet bar, like a carrot. There's a lot of ways to serve carrots. So just do the intention or the essence of the stretch. So for example, the inner thigh and some lower leg flexibility and rotation. Inhale. And exhale, come back up. Now the hands are going to go back to the hip bones, they're level. Inhale halfway and pause. Good. Now once your blood pressure is readjusted, go all the way back, elbows squeezed together, lift your heart. Keep this chin to the chest so you don't ever want to throw the head back. Inhale. Good. And then exhale. Open up the arms, 5-pointed star. Wrists are roughly over the ankles, bend the right knee. We're going to add on, pretend like you're painting a rainbow on the wall. Now, as you feel warmed up, you might go lower. You can even keep the arms without touching your legs. This will make it harder for your legs. Inhale, 2 more. And your right knee's on top of your heel. Your toes are facing the sidewall. The next time that you're over the right thigh, we're going to have a few variations. Maybe the right arm is on the thigh. Maybe the hand is on the floor. Maybe you're wrapping. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Open up. Now expand. Keep that leg strong. Right now it's warrior 2. Look over that right middle finger. Shoulder blades down the back. 5, 4, 3. Vertical spine. 2. Now hand to your thigh and keep going back. It might go to your calf. Right arm. Now press into the right knee. 5. Right thigh. 4, 3, 2. And that spine is vertical. Inhale, exhale, straighten. Let's take that left knee and bend it. Arms open. Rainbow painting. Here we come. Inhale. And it's just a great way to wake up the lats. And it also gives you information. How am I feeling today in these muscles? Warming the muscles, gathering information. Your movements can get bigger if that's appropriate for you. Dynamic flexibility is important for life. And then what we'll do is make it static. So the next time that your left arm is on the thigh, you might just stay right here. Some of you might go down, kind of have that left arm against that thigh to help rotate my ribs. Now the right arm could go back. I really like this stretch. Anything that counteracts daily activity. 5, 4, good. So we're gonna all look different, that's fine. 3, 2, inhale, can you power up? Arms open. Look over that left middle finger majestically. All right, your spine is straight up and down. 5, back knee a little bit longer, Betty. 4, yeah, energize it. Yes, 3. So you wanna make sure the back knee's not kind of bending, it's really straight. 2, now you can hand back to your thigh. Good. Yeah. Now this shoulder, it's going to try to poke forward, but not us. We're going to open it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the arms. Now the legs are in 5-pointed star. We're going to open up the toes more towards the side of the room. Goddess posture. Lower down. Dynamic 5 times. Now the shoulder blades, healthy shoulder blades glide. The knees track with the second toe. 3. Inhale and exhale. 4. If you're not sure what your knees are doing, watch them. A lot of times they can track immediately. We don't want that. Now open up the arms like a field goal post. The back body is getting some tone here. The big toes are visible because your knee is in alignment with your second toe. 5, 4. If it's too low, go to a little higher. Keep going. I'm just going to grab a sip of water. 3. More coffee. 2. Now on the 1, stand up, 5-pointed star. See if you can lift up your heels. Balance on all the toes. There's a little bit more pressure on the first toe. Definitely not on the pinky toe. It doesn't bear all the weight. So that's the tendency. We don't want to do that. We want all the toes to have some weight. 3, the second toe maybe more. 2, and then lower the heel down. Now this time the feet are going to come in together. Hands at the heart. Inhale, lower the arms, and exhale, Utkatasana. Rotate the spine to one way. 5, 4, 3. Knees are still in the same place. 2. And then chair, same place. Other side, palms together, rotate. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Face forward. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, feet back. We're in a plank. Right knee underneath, flamingo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot back, left knee under, flamingo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot back, bend the elbows, up dog. Lift the hips out of push up, down dog. Right leg comes up. Exhale, right foot forward. Now we are going to go back and forth with the legs. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. 2, 1. Now pull the left foot in just a couple of inches. We're going to inhale, bend the right knee, 90 degrees. And the right elbow is going to bend. The left arm is going to come up. I've got these shoulder stretches with the arms. I'll turn so you can see me. See that? Yeah. Isn't that fun? 5, 4. Good. 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Let the hands down. Both feet go back, elbows bend. Inhale, up dog. Lift the hips out of push up, down dog. Now the left leg goes up. The left foot comes forward. Back and forth. I'm going to turn so you can see. Now if you want, if your wrists are an issue, you can pull the knuckles under. And basically prepping the hips, getting some dynamic stretching. Inhale, that one feels so good. Back hip flexor, hamstring, left hip forward, right hip back. Ooh, love this one. All right, right foot in just a little bit, and the outside edge of that right pinky toe is down. Left knee is at 90. Keep that there. Now the other side, left elbow towards the sky. I'm going to turn to you. Good. Outside edge of that right foot down. Beautiful. You can always just take modifications. Legs can be closer. Maybe just grabbing your t-shirt instead of the hands. This is a great shoulder chest stretch to have good posture. Energize the back knee really long, really straighten it. Yep, there it is, better, great. 3, 2, inhale, let those arms go. Windmill over your leg. You're gonna put your left leg to the rear. You're gonna push up, bend the elbows, up dog. Lift the hips, out of push up, down dog. Pause, I'm just changing my position to be in view. Neck soft. Look up at your hands, take a step or a jump like a cat, land like a cat, halfway. Once your blood pressure feels settled, go all the way up and hands down. Lift and spread your toes 3 times. Now see what's going on when you do lift and spread your toes. All 4 corners of your feet are on the floor, so keep the mound of your big toe down and keep the pinky mound down so you're not lifting up the whole foot. That really creates some activity in the arch between the mound, the big toe, and the inner heel. The tibialis posterior has to draw that foot up so your foot acts like a springboard, a trampoline. Right foot comes up to the calf or the inner thigh. Vrikshasana is tree pose. Now let's revisit cow face arms. Gomukhasana. Right elbow up. Yeah. This is a great stretch if you have an itch on the back. You can reach your own itches. All right, hold there. Elbow up, knee opens, left shoulder. 10. Your jaw is parallel to the floor. 9. 8. You have calm determination. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Keep going even though your instructor fell. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands together. Right foot down and pause. Lift and spread your toes. Now the other foot comes up. Calf or inner thigh. You can take the other cow face. Keep going. 10. 9. 8. 7. Elbow high. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Let your hands come together. Lower your foot and then take it down. Perfect. And then we're going to take one called the half moon. Right foot over, left arm down, right arm up and over. Now when you do half moon, we're going to add a rotational variation because it's so good to get different lat fibers and shoulder fibers, QL back fibers, and oblique fibers. So as you rotate, you're dynamically warming up, and then you're finding a place that really needs attention. Breathe into the rib cage that you're stretching. You can even point your nose in that direction, and that helps. This is so good for posture and shoulder health. 5, because when this lat's tight, it internally rotates the humerus and it makes us look like a gorilla. So we don't want to do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale up. Now we're going to recross the feet, left foot over right, right hand down, arm up and over. All right, now we're adding on rotation, rotation, exhale. And how does one side feel compared to the other? Find a stretch that works for you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale. Now act like someone's pulling your arm and come back up. Good. Let the feet come down. Terrific. I'm turning because we're going to do a little vinyasa, fingertips towards the floor. Inhale, Utkatasana, sitting down. Now this time when you rotate, open up the arms. You see how broad the arms are? Now if you want to add on, you can bend that top elbow and try to hook it behind your back or your right thigh. You can even, your hand on the bottom can go through your legs and hold on to your other hand around your hips. Yeah, good. Sit low, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale up. Exhale. Now span, wingspan, open up. You can bend that right arm like an FBI lock. Your left arm can come through the legs and catch. Whoa, keep going. 5. I'm on a rug and a mat today, and I can tell the difference for the balance challenge. 4, 3, 2. Now face front, Utkatasana. Inhale, exhale, down, and feet go back. Now hold this, elbow down, or if you want to be on your hand, side plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now the forearm down, other side, side plank. Hold. Your lower arm is vertical, your top hand is expansive. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now forearms are down. This is called dolphin. It's almost like a down dog on your elbows, and your heels are pressing. Neck is soft. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay here. The next move is, I've noticed it's hard for people, so I'm going to tell you what it is, and you can do another move instead, which is one hand at a time. But if you want to do the move from forearm plank, you go into down dog. So watch how I peel my elbows off at the same time. And I've just noticed it's hard for people. So, and you see, I'll do it again. You push up. If it doesn't work, just push up one hand at a time. Otherwise, down dog, lift up your right leg. Now exhale your right foot forward. Now this time, the heel's off the floor. So you see how we're doing it a little differently. Open up your arm like a field goal post and take crescent pose with field goal posed arms. Pull the pubic bone up, pull the ribs down, energize the back body. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now open the chest with interlaced fingers. Hinge forward. Get ready to take flight. One movement if you can. Warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. 10. Hips are level. 9. 8. 7. Open the chest. 6. Keep going. I'm going to make sure I'm in view. Good. Whoa, I need to go a little more. A little height. 3. 2. Now land gracefully like a cat. Hands down, right foot back, elbows bend. Inhale, up dog. Lift the hips out of push-up. Down dog, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Right heel in a little bit. Interlace the fingers. So we're going to change the arms. Here they are. Opening up the chest and crescent pose now. That looks really good. That front knee's 90 degrees. That back knee's really strong. Chest looks like it's more open. We've done a lot of openers already today. Now you can hinge and you can take flight. And if you need to just dab that toe, that's okay. Lift up the arms. 10. Right hip steers down. 9. 8. 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Let it go back like a cat. You're landing. Hands come down. Left foot meets the right. Now, if you'd like, elbow down, side plank, tree pose on the plank. Your left foot can be on your calf or your inner thigh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Open the knee like you're opening the page of a book. 3, 2. This arm comes down, side plank, Vasisthasana plus a tree pose, Vrikshasana. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That foot comes down, arm come down. Now you can go into a downward dog. 5, 4, 3, 2. If you're jumping, you're really doing a bit of a handstand for a moment. Bend the knees, land softly, halfway up. Once your blood pressure is adjusted, come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands together. Samasthiti, balancing the mind body breath. You're doing so well. Right arm opens. Right hand to the right foot. Left arm forward. Good. Okay, the ribs are down. The pubic bone is up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Push the foot into the hand. Now you're going to feel that thigh and that chest open even more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, lower that foot. Terrific. Hands together at the heart. Left arm opens, right arm. Hold on to that foot, rib up, or rib down, pubic bone up. Add on. Push that foot. You're doing so well. Okay, feel that chest open. Drop the left hip down. Good. You're just holding on to something if you need. 5. Yeah, it's okay to challenge yourself here. 4. It's a very safe environment to challenge yourself. 3, 2. Inhale. Good. And exhale. Lower down. Hands to the heart. Now this is eagle. The inhale is going to sit us down into a squat. That could be your pose. If you'd like to try, right thigh wraps once or twice around the left. Now if you're adding on, right arm underneath, you can wrap your hands, elbows about shoulder height. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, gently come up, hands together, pause. Other side, sit down. Other.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Left thigh.
Would you like to hear a few things I can do?
That's funny. Somehow Alexa got triggered. Okay, hold. 10. Take an inhale more gracefully than your instructor and come out. Very good. Take the fingertips and go down. Inhale, drop the tush. Now, Utkatasana is squat. If you'd like a challenge, lift up your heels. All the toes have weight and just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower your heels. Drop the hands to the floor. Place the feet to the rear of the mat. Hold here. If you'd like to add on, lift your right leg off the floor and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, lower the foot. Now energize your arms really strong. Left leg up. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, lower the foot. Now bend the elbows up, dog. Lift the hips, add that push up if you're adding it. Down dog. This is frog, lower the knees, open up. Now, if you want to take your mat and fold it inward, you can. The knees are going to go wide. The big toes can be towards each other. The hands can come down, and you're in an inner thigh stretch, pectineus. It's a great chance if you need to grab water as well. Ten. 5. Now, as you're ready to come up, you can use your hands to weight the body and pull the knees in. Child pose. Walk your hands out. Drop your chest on your belly. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now come up to your shins. I'll show you another stretch. It doesn't work for you to be on your knees. Double up your mat a few times. And you're going to take your elbows to the rear, hands to your waist. Notice how my toes are curled under and my heels are vertical. This is a gentle variation of Ustrasana, a camel. Basically, it's extension of the spine and chest opening. Now, if you want to add on, your left fingers can touch your heel and you can stay in a one-armed camel for 5 counts and then change arms. If you've already been doing the practice, you might feel like you want to go back now. Now look at the chin. I know all the old pictures used to show the throwing of the head back, but keep an apple or peach between your chin and chest. Make the thoracic spine and the hips your focus. Pull the pubic bone up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, Michelle. Now one arm forward, the other follows like a windmill. Child pose. Expand your belly on the thighs. These are great stretches for the counterposing, the work day. All right, let's go up, shins. Second stretch. Now, if you were doing your left and you feel like you want to do your right, now you can. This is the first stage, hands at the elbows. This is the second, where you do one side for 5, one side for 5, or bring the fingertips back and do it again. Good. I like when I'm seeing. Lift up. Act like there's a string attached to your sternum, pulling you up. Good. Chin, chest. Good. That's good. 4, 3, and then one arm forward, the other follows. Now I'm turning because we're going to do child pose with a walk. So Cheryl, this will feel really good for your back. Walk over until you feel a stretch. The right pinky is very far away from the right hip. Breathe into your rib cage. You can even direct your nostrils that way. Now roll your rib cage, and it's going to feel like serrata stretch your like lower shoulder blade. 5. Yeah. Yep. You can leave your head more down than I am. I'm just looking at you. 5. That's it. You're good. 4, 3. Exhale. Close the clamshell. Walk to the other side. Your left pinky is far away from your left hip. Breathe into that rib cage. You can open up that rib cage too. Feels so good. Close the clamshell and then take a moment to adjust your mat. We are going to do pigeon. I'm going to just turn my mat so I'm a little bit more with you. Once your mat is settled, you can take your Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, and just take a moment to walk the dog right and left, neck soft, heels pressed. Now we're going to lift the right leg up, inhale into three-legged dog, exhale the right thigh up into pigeon, and basically the right thigh shin is up as a unit. Your hands are helping you lift, shoulder blades are down the back, left leg long behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then exhale, forward fold, going down over that leg. Good. I don't see any grimaces, but if this doesn't serve you, I'm going to show a modification. Otherwise, just rest. If this stretch doesn't serve you, because it does involve body weight on the hip stretch, and so I don't want it to be a forced thing. This figure 4 is a great stretch to do instead of as a modification. Hold. Good. And get you. Resting. Good. I'm gonna move the camera down just a little. Stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now inhale. Now as you exhale, come up. Now your hands are on the floor near your thigh. You can take your left knee into a little bend if you'd like and hold on to it. Heel towards booty. Good. And if you want to play around, there's some neat ones here. Maybe just interlace both hands. I like this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the hands down, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press the heels down. All right. Now we're going to do the other side. It's going to be wonderful. Lift up the left leg. And exhale. Reach the right leg back. Beautiful. Remember, it's always okay to do lying down, ankle to thigh. Now, as you're ready, inhale, exhale, lengthen your spine as you go down. Great. You can rest your head on your forearms, or you can stretch out your arms. Relax that hip. You might find little angles that work better for you. You can square the hips to the floor. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, walk back up. Your left hand can be more centered like a tripod. You can sneak your right heel towards your booty so you don't get a hamstring cramp. That's why you're sneaking it. When the hands, yep, there you go. When the hamstring's contracted and the knees already in flexion, sometimes it's a little easier to get it in a spasm. But If you want to add on, I really like this double-handed, and then you push into your foot and you lift up your heart. Yes, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Love all these. Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Downward facing dog now. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press your heels back. 5, 4. Keep going. 3, 2. Now we are adding on. The belly is going to go down to the floor. Because so much of our day is forward, you almost have to go into upper back extensions in order to prevent forward rounding of the upper back. Hover your hands, keep your toes down for now. Lift up your back with your breath. Your back muscles, even the glutes and hamstrings are active. They're not death gripping, they're not contracting overly, Jan, but they are lifting your back and they're contracted. Now adding on your hands, press you up. We're gonna make this dynamic. So one of the ways we like to do the yoga postures is dynamic. Lift up both thighs, lower the thighs, lift up the back without your hands. When you can't lift anymore, the hands assist. They don't jam you up into a high position. Exhale, good Michelle. Lift up both thighs. Inhale, hamstrings, glutes. Lift up your back. Let your hands assist you. The whole back body generally needs work given the forward stresses of our daily activities. Lift up the thighs and lower, lift up your upper back. Now we're gonna hold it. Shoulder blade down the back, belly pulls up like there's a piece of ice on the floor. You don't want your belly to sag into it. Your elbows wrap towards the floor. Your neck is long. So this one's called Bhujangasana or Cobra in yoga. And in Pilates, it's swan. So you can imagine a swan-like neck. 5, there's no wrinkles. 4, you have to be careful too. When you see this pose portrayed, usually there's a lot of shoulder congestion. And so you want to make sure you have form good when you're doing yours and not be misled by common misrepresentations of this posture. Now on your exhale, lower down. We're gonna let our head rest and bend the knees. Now, reach back for the foot or the ankle. This is Dhanurasana, bow pose. It's going to be great. Hold on, take your feet into your hands, lift up. Now, neck is soft. 10, 9. It's okay that the posture moves because you're an organic living being and the belly is expanding. Take a moment to lower. Now, you don't even have to let go because we're going to go back up. Pull your belly up towards your spine like there's ice underneath your belly. Push into your hands, lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2. On the 1, lower back down. Take a child pose, press your hips back. Now you can open up the knees to make room for diaphragmatic breath right in the middle. Now this time you're going to pull your palms together and bend the elbows and reach your thumbs towards your middle upper back between your shoulder blades to stretch out the triceps while you're in child pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down, belly down. We're going to go into a rotation. Ardha Matsyendrasana, but we're going to do it a different way, belly down. So your left arm's up, walk your right fingers through that window. Now flip your left arm over. Your right hand is now able to keep that left knee in place, kind of like a paperweight. Don't worry if your knee doesn't touch. Make your left arm, draw pain-free ranges of motion circle, and then keep that place where you feel like a good stretch. Look to the left, stretch out that arm. Relax your hips, relax your back, relax your shoulders. Act like you're wringing out a wash rag of any impurities. Exhale, roll down towards the belly again. We're gonna take the other side. I really like that variation. I'm hoping you're liking it. Take your left arm and walk it through your right armpit. Now your right arm goes out, your palm faces the sky. Your left hand holds that left knee, that right knee down. Your right arm can draw a few circles that are pain-free range of motion. If there's any friction, clicking, something that doesn't feel good, just decrease that range of motion. There's even a modification called telescope arms where you just keep it below the shoulder height. So it should feel good. Now open up, keep finding that stretch like a T or a Y with the arm, hip, back, shoulder, chest. And let all the tension just flow out of your face. Let all the tension just flow out of your arms, your legs. As you're ready, slowly come onto your back. Let your hands go to your knees and just stir the pot. Keep going. Take a few stirs. And if you have a band handy or if you have a ring handy, this is a great place to take a hamstring stretch. I like a prop myself. There you go. You can put that prop. That way you don't have to struggle at all. Lower your left leg. Good. I like it. I also like to do a little cross around it so it feels like I have more room. Some people even like to do another cross, usually just one's fine with me, but just find out how you don't have to work hard. Find out how to be lazy in the stretch. So left leg long, right hamstring stretch, rib and pelvis far away from each other. Here we are relaxing our neck and shoulders. With hamstrings specifically, all muscles, you want to feel edge of fall discomfort. You don't want any pain or ripping. So sometimes people feel too much in their sit bone. If you do, just bend the knee a little. Or if you feel too much in your knee, just bend a little. It's better to have a little less stretch than too much and tear something. Go across the body. This is not a place to force your will in a flexibility pose in general or hamstring specifically. Now this is getting that outer hamstring biceps femoris. 5, and just feel the tension release. 4, good. So it's okay if your knee's bent a little, it's fine. 3, you're not hyperextending it though, that's for sure. We're not gonna let it hyperextend. 2, now it's just moving out a little bit to the side. A little bit is the inner hamstring and a little more is more inner thigh. So just experiment. They all feel great though. 10. This is also helpful if you've been having some back tightness to get these muscles cared for. You're just giving yourself some care and nurturing. 4, 3, 2, and come up. Now, let's see how that leg feels before we go to the other leg. So if you just want to put it down, how does it feel? Mine feels like it's pancake batter. It's dropped and my hip and lower back feel lower and looks longer. So just notice if there's a immediate gratification. This is a way you can help yourself during the week if you're having some discomfort from tight muscles. And exhale. This also helps the nervous system. Let your breath be diaphragmatic, and you can let your eyes close. That's another way to keep the focus inside. to decrease visual stimulus and know that you're taking care of your inner landscape. Knee is soft for most of us. It might be bent. Your left hip is on the floor though. It's not off the floor. Your left hip is not hiked up to your rib. It's still long away from your waist. And cross the midline a little. All right, let's take it across the elbow. That feels so good. Your other leg's getting a hip flexor stretch too. You can slowly start bringing it up. And you can release that. Shake out your legs and see how it feels. And then find a place to put your legs up on the wall. Viparita Carini is a really nice release. If you want to put yourself on a block or a roller, the sacrum that is, it'll elevate your pelvis even more and it gives your spine some decompression. So Jan, that's up to you. Yeah, you don't have to use a roller, but you can just put your feet up. Great. So let's just demo. Now, when you're here, you can take your arms like a like a field goal post. Your knees are soft. Chest and shoulders are opening. And you're just letting go. Of any tension in the arms, any tension in the legs. Hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, you're going to gently release the block if you were on one. Turn your body and take out lying down posture. If you want to take Shavasana, you can. If you want your feet soles together and knees wide, it's a supine bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana. And you can stay with your arms like the field goal post. I'm going to offer a few little presses for the muscles around the eyes. The hands, the thumb and the first finger go to the top of the nose, right where the eyebrows would meet. If they were to grow all the way to the middle of your face, and you can squeeze. Inhale. Now on your exhale, move out just a little laterally and squeeze the eyebrows. Inhale and exhale. Go out a little bit more and squeeze the eyebrows. And a little more and squeeze. And a little more and squeeze. And a little more and squeeze. Now take your fingers to the middle of your eyebrows and push. Firm is great and deliberate. Push out and a little bit up as you smooth out your eyebrows and lift
Now, when you get to the temples, take circles that emphasize the up, up, up. Now keep moving back to the side of your head into the temporalis. You're making little circles where you're massaging the temporalis muscle. So this can be a good little self-massage if you notice that you feel a little different around your jaw from wearing the mask, if you've accidentally held your mouth open or a different way or clenched your jaw. You can just massage some of these muscles that are related to the TMJ. These muscles need attention too. I think they're getting a little asked to do a little bit more now if you're accidentally pulling your mouth differently from wearing the mask. So roll, massage the mastoid, massage behind the ear, and then pull the ears and be nice to the ears so that you're kind of massaging behind them, pulling out like you're pulling the spokes of a tire from the center out and being good to the ears. And then from the jawline, just sweeping down. This is also part of a lymphatic drainage. So sweeping down, just giving the neck a little bit of smooth. And then when you're ready, just let yourself rest palm face up. Now stay here and just notice how you feel when your face is relaxed. And as you're ready, start making your way up towards a seated position with your eyes soft or closed, lifting up through your spine. And we'll take 3 breaths up, leave the eyes soft and closed, let the breath go to the diaphragm to keep that calming of the parasympathetic nervous system, the calming of the brain waves, the alpha waves. Inhale in a gentle trance-like state, setting up a fertile environment for growth and creativity as opposed to reactive and stress. So your hands are going to come down to your heart, the thumbs touch the heart, and just scan the body and see what is it that you need today that would make you feel more nourished and taken care of. Whatever that answer is, maybe it's just drink more water, take a hot bath, read a good passage in an uplifting book, whatever that is, smell a flower, do that thing. Be mindful of how grateful it is and grateful you are, appreciative you are. Whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come into the room. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. See you. Thank you.